Okay, by the way, News will be taking a short commercial break.
Today, Carrie will be talking about working conditions, and then I will talk about sweatshops. Take it away, Carrie.
Today in the factory, little Billy died because he got caught in the machine. He and his family normally work 12-hour days and all get paid differently depending on their skill level. No benefits are provided for any of the families that work there. Children usually die since they're shoved into smaller spaces than most adults.
Hello, I'm Marcia Mello here with Bobby Delight, who is a sweatshop worker. Bobby, what is being a sweatshop worker really like?
Well, the rooms we work in are pretty crowded and cramped to the brim. And we're barely paid anything, and the child labor laws are violated.
What sort of hazardous conditions are you exposed to daily?
We've got to handle them poisonous materials, and the rooms are poorly ventilated, so I cough a lot.
I see. How do the workers respond to this horrible treatment?
Try to stop it by forming the Anti-Sweating League.
Well, thank you, Bobby, for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Marsha.
Hi, I'm Barbie Doll with Opinions for the Rich. These child labor laws are absolutely ridiculous. These kids need to learn some responsibility by working. I would rather have them work 60 hours a week than out causing trouble. The children are able to handle the machines perfectly fine, and they are already worked on the farms, so they can work on factories too. Most of them come from poor families, so they're happy to get money from the support. Even if they don't get as much as adults, they should be happy that they have a job. This is how the real world is. You have to work for what you want. There are plenty of adults that do the same thing, so it's a good thing that there are children learning how the real world is. Having these kids work is helpful to them. They are learning about responsibility, maturity, and they're turning into young adults. That is how a person grows to be a respectful young adult. Do you ever struggle with your buttons?
If so, then stay tuned.
Which is faster? Zip in or button in? 3, 2, 1, go. Winner!
If this commercial was convincing for you and you decided you want to get rid of all your buttons, then call 1-800-ZIPPER-UP.
Zipper up!
1-800-ZIPPER-UP.
Next story comes with Read a Book.
I will be going underground to find the information you've all been wanting to hear. Just let me put on my disguise.
Who are you?
Well, I'm just another Molly Maguire, like you guys. I'm from a town about a day's journey away. Now, can I ask you a few questions?
I suppose.
Well, I've heard about the murders of Frank Yosh and John Jones. Can you tell me about them?
Well, a coal miner's life is horrible. We work in complete darkness and barely earn enough wages to support our families. We're just fighting for our rights.
I see.
At first, we wanted to be in the WBA labor union, but they just didn't listen. So we took the matters into our own hands and formed the Molly Maguires. You should know. You're a member.
Yeah, I'm a proud Irish Roman Catholic.
Are you sure you're from here if you're proud to be Irish? Haven't you heard what they say about us?
Well, I have. But anyways, I've heard other rumors too. I've heard that the government officials are onto you guys, and they know who your members are. I've heard that it's because there's an informer.
An informer? Well, if we find that informer, we will find him and kill him. Just like all the other informers.
You seem to be looking a little uncomfortable about this topic, don't you?
Are you sure you're Molly Maguire? You seem a lot like a newscaster.
Are you sure you're a Molly Maguire? You seem like an informer.
I am the informer.
I am the newscaster. Informer, yeah, she's so not the
whatever.
informer. Yeah, good luck with that.
No,
seriously. Oh, word, that's the informer.
Hey Mom, hey Dad, I'm safe. I've actually been pretending to be a Molly Maguire the whole time. I didn't actually kill anyone. I'm filing a police report with the Pinkerton Detective Agency right now. Booyah, Pinkerton wins again. Those Molly Maguires are gonna get it. Anyways, I'm out of here. See ya.
Well, that went well. See, we found the informer, we saved the coal miner, and my microphone's still intact. Well, I'll be back later.
Hello, I'm Marcia Mello in Flint, Michigan at the General Motors Corporation with the United Auto Workers. What are you doing here today?
We are having a sit-down strike against our companies for bad working conditions.
What exactly is a sit-down strike?
It's where we sit inside the plant and don't do anything. We encourage others to strike with us.
What are you striking against today?
We want better wages and a better working environment. There is no safety requirements or medical help provided.
I even lost my thumb one day at work and no one cared.
People have seriously been injured and they would make us wait before we get any medical help at all.
We're just not appreciated and we want to be.
Well, good luck with that. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, by the way, news will be back after a short commercial break.
You're my favorite! Reach my hand! Oh my gosh, it's my favorite! Oh, I love you so much! Can I hear you? I can't hear you, but that's okay because you're my... Here, try this.
Since you've been gone, I cannot breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah. With the help of this microphone, my adoring fans could finally hear me sing to them. But without it, where would we all be? We'd all be talking like this and not be able to hear each other. But with this, we can all hear clearly. You can find this new invention, the microphone, at your local dime store, or you can buy it here on the TV by calling 1-800-555-5555. 1-800-555-5555. And if you call within the next 5 seconds, you will get it for the price of $19.20, y'all. Call within the next 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, folks, your time's run out. Hi, welcome to K By The Way News. I'm Charlotte S. Webb, and today I'm interviewing a member of the ARU who is currently on strike.
Yes, that's right. I belong to the ARU, the biggest labor union in this beautiful country. But I work as the lowest of low. I'm a railroad worker.
Yes, you are a railroad worker.
I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
Yes, you are a railroad worker, but you're not working right now.
You're right. The wage cuts have been awful, so I am currently on strike. But I remember when we used to work. But now we aren't working. But shh, we didn't actually tell the people about the strike. It's a wildcat strike.
What's a wildcat strike?
It's where we don't actually tell the people about the strike. Anyways, I'm back to the strike.
Little did they know a wildcat strike is illegal. The police were heading to the strike just as our friendly railroad worker was as well. I think they'll be back to work in the near future.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Karaoke here. Wait, this just in. I have an update on working conditions. So, I have Bobby Delight here to interview. How do you feel about these working conditions in the factories lately, Bobby?
Well, they're pretty bad, because I'm like a really bad small worker, since I only get like $1.25 a day, and it gets pretty hot in there because there's a ton of people in there. The kids have it worse because they're shoved in small spaces.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really small.
Oh gosh, that's sad.
And we have to work like 12-hour days, and we normally get even longer shifts. These working conditions have to change.
Okay, well, everyone, you heard it first. These conditions are a problem, and hopefully they are changed in the near future. Thank you, Bobby.
Oh, you're welks.
Hi, I'm Charlotte S. Webb here with an update on the AFL. For those of you who don't know, AFL is an acronym for American Federation of Labor. The AFL was one of the first labor unions founded in the USA. Founded in May of 1886, the AFL soon after elected their president, Samuel Gompers. But a rival labor union called the CIO, or Congress of Industrial Organizations, is becoming increasingly popular. Will they shut down the AFL, or will they merge and become a super labor union? Stay tuned and find out.
Now, we have an interesting story about Happy Birthday.
Yes, today is the day of Mr. Samuel Gompers' funeral. I will be attending this solemn memorial service.
We are very sorry about his death, but his memory will certainly live on.
You and Samuel were close friends as kids. What was that like?
Well, as a young boy, Samuel worked for his father rolling cigars. This had a positive impact on him. He had a great passion. Had a great passion for hard work. And I learned a lot about labor unions.
You knew Mr. Gompers as a successful businessman, correct?
Yes, he was the president of the AFL for 40 years. And he was my boss for 20 of them until his death a few days ago. He truly wanted to better American society.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay. It's okay.
This clip is born. His life was boring. And even his death was boring. I'd say goodbye to the old fad. Back to you, Carrie.
Whoop, there it is, I guess. Okay, thank you, Happy Birthday, for that tragic story about Samuel Gompers' death, and such a beautiful service for his funeral today. Okay, and Mike is back. So I'd like to give a shout out to my homegirls, Marsha Mello,
Karaoke.
Rita Brooke,
Happy birthday.
Charlotte S. Webb, and my homeboy right here, Mike Arphone. And thanks for tuning in to KBTW News tonight. We will have, and Kay, by the way, we will have a show tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Stay tuned for more scrumptious news, everybody.